Hi, today we are going to talk about the top 5 driver-based planning use cases which are very commonly used across industries. We have built this PNL on Inforiver matrix, which is by country as the highest dimension and by GL account as the lowest level of granularity. Let me click Canada and take a look at its PNL. The first use case is macro level driver-based planning, which is also interchangeably called as global assumptions. Inforiver allows us to place global variables as drivers. In this case, we are using growth, inflation, market share, innovation, and discounts as our drivers. We can choose to add as many global assumptions and treat them as drivers. Let me close this and slide in our drivers pane. As a user, I can now start making changes with each and every driver and see the impact instantly in no time. That's how quickly we are ready with our macro level plan. This is a very simple and straightforward method. The next use case is driver-based planning at finite level. The name itself suggests that our drivers are placed at the lowest level of granularity, in this case GL accounts. Users can start simulating it and see the results on the fly. The third use case is top-down planning and the fourth one is bottom-up. Both these use cases are very popular. Now let's talk about top-down planning. Let's say the CEO of the company wants to take the profit for the previous period and plan it for the next period for 35 millions. Simply putting 35 millions and entering would spread the delta of those 7.5 millions equally. Why don't we choose to spread it by weights of the prior period? That's how quickly top-down planning is done. Now bottom-up planning is similar to driver-based planning at finite level, but here let's take a look at an example of operating expense as the head. This head of expense must be reduced and optimized. Since it is a negative, we'll say plus 500k. The values get spread to the children. That means to the level of GL accounts. Now let's say we want to make further changes with purchase. That's the bottom-up plan. The impact rolls up to the top. Now top-line consensus is a very interesting way of planning using the driver-based method. Let's say the VP of sale wants to only make changes with revenue since that is his KPI. Now we'll go to bulk edit, choose top-line consensus, select revenue, and then let's say append it by 10% and click apply. Only the revenue as the GL account has been appended by 10% and the value gets rolled up to the top line consensus, giving us our planned consensus profit. Thank you very much.